Now, the next source of finance is issue of shares. Before going to issue of shares, let us try to understand the few terms which will be used in this concern. So, when I will say that share, first question will be, what do we mean by share? Share means that a part in a capital. As you know that for running a business, for continuing a business, every business concern will be in need of some money, which is known as capital. So one unit in a capital, one part of a capital is known as a share. And the total capital obtained by the issue of share is known as share capital. For example, that if a company is having a capital of 10 lakh rupees, and if we divide 10 lakh into 1 lakh parts of rupee 10 each, this 10 rupee will be called a share. That means a part. And the person who will hold the persons who will hold these shares individually be called the shareholder. According to company's law, the shares can be of two types. One is equity share and other one is preference shares. We will study in our next slides later on. So, as you know that the company can issue two types of shares. The one is equity share and another one is preference shares. Equity shares are the part of long-term capital and they represent the ownership capital. Means if we recall the types of sources of funds, so it is one of the part of on the basis of duration. The subdivision of on the basis of duration is it is a long-term capital that it is to be repaid at the winding up or the liquidation of a company. And for starting a company, for starting a public limited company, it is essential to have the equity shares. That means if anyone or the like we can say that a public company, we are talking about a public company, minimum 7 members are there. These 7 members are to essentially issue the equity shares. Means a public company cannot be formed in the absence of equity shares. And if fixed dividend is to be paid at the for if fixed dividend is not to be paid on the equity shares, it is not necessary to pay the fixed dividend. If some earnings are left after making all the payments to the creditors, to preference shareholders, then if a company wish to pay the dividend to equity shares, then a company will pay. Even then it is not necessary to pay the dividend on the equity shares. That's why it is a riskier capital for the shareholder, but from the point of view of the company, it is the safest capital. And another one feature of equity share is that it is the holders of the equity shares, these are called the residual owners. Residual owners, why residual owners? Because these always get at last. That's why these are called the residual owners. As I'm saying to you that after making all the payments to debenture holders, that means creditors, any interest is to be paid to the bank, commercial banks, financial institution, then paying to the preference shares, then they are paid at last. So it becomes a 1 mark question also that why the equity shareholders are referred to as the residual owners, because they are paid after settling all the claims of a company. They enjoy the reward as well as bear the risk of ownership, because I have said to you that because it is paid at last, if a amount is not left to be paid to the equity shareholders, so they are not paid. But one benefit to the shareholder is that they get the right to vote. That means the right to vote means they get the controlling powers. So the limitations of equity shares are the persons, the investors who want steady income may not prefer the equity shares, as the value of equity shares or the return on equity shares get fluctuating. As the company will not pay dividend to the equity shareholder, so their value in the market is going to fluctuate. And the cost of raising funds through equity is comparatively more as compared to the cost of raising funds through the other sources. Means a company want to raise funds through debentures or through preference shares, they can be easily, or they can be arranged at the cheaper cost. But cheaper cost means, cost here means that while issuing the shares several legal formalities are to be done, और उन legal formalities को करने के लिए equity shares पर कुछ जो charges हैं वो ज़्यादा charge होते हैं, but preference shares और debentures पर these are less charged. So that's why that this is called the riskier capital or the costlier capital. And equity share is having another feature which is called right issue. This right issue means if a company wants to issue additional equity shares, it dilutes the voting power and the earning of existing shareholder. Dilutes the voting power means company has already issued 1000 shares, but now the company wants to issue more 500 shares. That company has to ask from existing shareholders that either they want to purchase more shares or not. If they deny कि नहीं, we don't want to purchase the shares, then the company can offer to the new shareholders. Otherwise, firstly the company has to offer to the existing shareholders. And the another one limitation is that more formalities and procedural delays are involved while raising funds through the equity shares. So it was few of the limitations. It is all for the day. Thank you.